good morning on this Friday morning. Lots going on. First of all, we have Prime Minister is not going to go to question period, of course, but he is going to do a media availability because they're having a cabinet meeting apparently or something. And this is odd that you have to be accredited with a cabinet retreat. So I think that means that there'll only be good reporters to Liberals. I don't know.
Crisis, but we're not. Instead, Liberals have us talking about this. These are the covered up wee scandal documents. Documents that parliamentarians asked for on July the 7th. I put forward a motion to unseal all this black ink and reveal the information publicly. A motion that could have been passed in just a few minutes so Finance Committee could get back to its vital work of rescuing Canadians' lives and livelihoods during the pandemic. But instead of letting us vote on that motion and get back to work, Liberals on the committee have spent 25 hours over 4 weeks of debate, speaking 171,000 words into the record to run the clock. They've spoken about such different things as unrelated to the crisis as cartoon characters, Greek philosophers. They have expounded on their personal views about the Jewish Torah, the Islamic Quran, the Christian Bible, any number of subjects, whatever it takes to run the clock and cover up the debate, to prevent a vote so the truth doesn't come out. The secrets contained in this document must be bloody terrifying for Justin Trudeau. You can only imagine him waking up in the middle of night to a cold sweat, thinking about what will happen to his reputation and his government if the truth comes out. Maybe there'll even be criminal charges if the police are able to find out what's in these documents. That's why Conservatives continue to push.
Well, next up we have, here's the House agenda. Bill C5 and C204. C5 is about the new holiday, National Day of Truth and Reconciliation, and 204 is the Act for the Canadian Environmental. There'll be more on that today, but then there's committees. Not as much going on today. But first look at finance. See, this is still up there because it didn't end properly. It was, I don't want to say the word, but a show. And then heritage, challenges to art, culture, heritage, and sports sectors caused by COVID. That'll actually be pretty important to some. And then we have economic recovery in the forestry sector. That's going to be great. And then the last committee is Committee of International Trade after COVID. So leave your comments below. We're just about to come out with a lot more news, so stay tuned. Real legitimate news agency we will be by next week. Canadian Press, and of course, Thomson Reuters. We got all Thomson fans.